out there, sweating, loft, out making the most of it, you know. I have to say I'm gonna miss this M train. It's been so handy for getting downtown, and where we're living now there's only one train option, and you know how the L runs. Can you tell I'm being extra nostalgic this morning? I'm being extra nostalgic. Time to go to Manhattan over there in the distance. I'm going to go and get my hair done because it's a bit mental. But I've been invited in for a little complimentary styling service kind of job that I do. I am very, very lucky in that I get offered a lot of nice services and appointments and stuff like that, but I rarely actually say yes to them. But you know what, I felt like a bit of a pep me up. It's been a stressful week, so figured why not. And you know what, I haven't been to Soho since I've been back, so any excuse. I had the pleasure of having a beautiful French man do my hair. I will leave his handle in the description below because I'm gonna mess up his name. But we went for like polished waves, and I feel like he absolutely nailed it. I don't really like when other people do my hair because I don't know, I feel like they never do to suit my face shape, but he really sort of tailored everything. At a epistrophe, a little pasta moment. This gorgeous gal.
Had a runny egg moment.
I don't know if I vlogged this, but I met Mandy at Fashion Week last year.
Literally the day I moved here an hour before we met.
Yeah, screaming. And you came straight over to me and sat next to me, and it's taken us a full year to sit down and have this little rendezvous.
But we made it happen, worth the wait.
I know, social media friends. Yeah. That's the worst thing though, because you feel like you've met them.
Yes.
So that you never make the effort to actually see people in real life, but
So
here we are.
When you do.
Soho pasta date.
Perfect day.
Stunning little lunch with Mandy. She is hilarious on Instagram. Before I go home though, I'm gonna pop into Brandy Melville, pull my best fruits, see if I can find anything cute to wear. It is such a stunning evening. I've come up to the rooftop with my sweet green salad in tow to catch a few rays, as they say. 5 fire trucks, another one on the way. That, my friends, is what That, my friends, is what happens when you set off the smoke alarm. It always happens in our building, which is good. It means like the fire safety is really on point. But the worst thing about most New York apartments is like so many of the apartments that I've lived in anyway have never had like the conductor fans, so you know, the things that like suck up the smoke from when you're cooking. So literally like you could be cooking a steak and next thing you know there's about 17 fire trucks outside. So yeah, raging for everyone in that building. They were all just like, we're okay, it's just a bit of smoke. The scarf's gone a little haywire, but we're in Williamsburg. It's the weekend, but unfortunately, Cahill is roped in to help me. Not the ideal way we like to spend our weekends, but it's just the nature of the job. All hands on deck sometimes, but yeah, we're shooting a little campaign for Instagram. I've got a lot of fun work booked for this month. I should be kept on my toes, but my God, was summer quiet for me. Quiet. You know that Bella Hadid meme where she's talking about sneakers? Oh, yeah. And it was a Vice or something. Done with our shoot. Now it's time for a 6 p.m. coffee at Blackbird because we're trying to stay away for a movie. I mean, how cute. We're back to the old favourite local, Brooklyn Barista. Love this spot, great coffee. Sorry about the plastic, wasn't expecting to stop here. Yeah, this is where I used to get my coffee every day. We're in Williamsburg. We should be doing more unpacking, but it's a gorgeous day. It's been a bit chilly since I got back, but today it's like a proper heat wave day and we're just out making the most of it, you know. So to come to Williamsburg because there's a piece I wanted to check out at a kind of like a mid-century furniture store that I've been following on Instagram for a little bit now. I've been following so many pages and we're gonna go see if we want to pick up a piece from there. it's truly starting to feel like the end of summer. It was a vibe to be remembered for sure. Busy day, but it's a fun one. It's with Lexus and the New York City Ballet. It's for their fashion exhibition that they're currently holding. In those days where we're doing a lot of different things, so I have a very nice totem dress on, but then I have like my Whistles backpack, a tote bag. I'm doing a lot of changes today. Not bad at all. Usual suspects, fresh spa. I got it actually, my favourite nude and my favourite summer red. She never seems to have them anymore, but I suppose that's what you get when you order the same nail colours year in and year out. This one is a random one, I have no idea what it's called. Downtown, coming at you. Swift change of outfit, but I'm in a typical cobblestone street in Soho with these lovely gals, and we're all dressed the same because we're in a shoot that Crystal organised, and I was like, hell yes, because any chance I get to shoot with her and her creative genius, I'm happy. We're wearing all of these like crisp white shirts because we're recreating a Peter Lindbergh photo, like a famous like 90s supermodel photo. Guys, high five. We did it! We did it! Woo! White shirt gang. We all got really nice photos out of it too. A lot of them I actually want to frame. All of my busiest days in New York doesn't feel right without a bit of exercise. I don't know, I just always feel like it kind of chills me out for when I go home. So yeah, I'm trying a new class while I'm in Manhattan, which I may have mentioned or not mentioned earlier. It's called Box and Fit, but the last like 15-20 minutes is flow yoga, which sounds like so up my street. One of my biggest tips for staying on the fitness bandwagon is switching up your routine. Like, it's the only thing that's kept me going. I feel like carrying around this all day has been a workout. We came, we worked out, makeup stayed surprisingly intact. Time to go home. Okay, horrendous angle aside, how amazing does the night sky look in the camera? It's so blue. If you're looking to actually kind of learn technique in any one of those exercises, it's probably not the class for you. I sweated a lot and there was no breaks. This always happens when I've had a big day like I had yesterday. I don't know how it looked in the camera, but for me, it was a full-on day and I enjoyed it, and I had, you know, the adrenaline rush of going around and being productive in my eyes and getting things done, but I always have this like fallout the following day, equal if not more amount of time being on my own or like feeling like I need to recover or recuperate. I am textbook definition of like introverted extrovert, and I know like there's a lot of people that don't believe in like personality tests, because I've honestly done every single one. For anyone wondering, I'm categorized as an advocate, INFJ A/T. I still do take supplements and try and go the holistic route with my like energy levels, because it's not just like the feeling of wanting to take it easy and be alone. I actually just feel really drained. The type of person I am and my natal chart, I realized it's just the way that I'm built. I've learned a lot this year about accepting myself the way I am, and some other people are just better at other things, and we all have our, you know, places that we thrive and things that sometimes just can't be worked on as much, and that's okay. Still living in chaos, wearing my nowadays Mr. Sunday tee. I just love their logo, and me and Ruth were always talking about getting their t-shirts, and me and Cahill went to buy ourselves last weekend and I actually remembered to get one. So yeah, Uniqlo linen shorts from last year, still working hard. The Mustard's coffee is a drug tote bag. Speaking of which, I'm off to get coffee now because it's midday and I want to die, and one of the things I didn't get done yesterday was my taxes. I'm gonna take my little bare face and my laptop to a cute little coffee shop near me that has all of the, I don't know, happy vibes, which I feel like I want to soak up today, and I know you guys are gonna love it, so I'll grab some clips there. Okay, I guess I lied about it being an introverted me day, but I did get my taxes done. Definitely for anyone out there that's like a freelancer or just like any type of business, 100% recommend doing your taxes quarterly if you're in the US. It's so worth the accountant costs because it just means like your bill at the end of the year isn't as big. Give my accountant George Dimov a shout out because I still get DMs and no one ever takes the notes down when I mention his name, but then like in 2 or 3 months time y'all be sliding in my DMs before tax season asking. I am heading to like a little Etsy event in the city, which I'm pumped about. I'm guessing there's going to be some sellers there. I don't know, Etsy's awesome. I love supporting designer makers. I'm a designer maker, or was one myself, and yeah, I'm rocking a little bit of dead curl chic, which basically is like my lazy literal no makeup. I feel like this looks better when you don't do under eye concealer, like just rock the bags. I actually kind of like dig that like tired Russian model look. Dress is from a Korean brand on W Concept. Love it, so vintagey looking. Paired it with this mango belt. I feel like I have to get this for Jessica. God, don't you just love New York? Pastry shops open at 8:30.
Nearly dropped my croissant.
Guys, look what Cahill installed before I got home. Our aircon unit. Ah. Not the most environmentally conscious thing, but honestly, if you've lived a summer in New York City, you know, necessary evil in my life anyway. Okay, so this has to be one of my favorite nights. It's Bake Off night, so you gotta come through with the dinner and the treats. Tomato pasta with, ooh, what did I use? Rouse is my favorite, but I pimp it out with some like a little bit of agave and chili oil and a fried shallot, chopped shallot, so good. And a salad for, you know, balance. Bushwick La Cantine that I was at earlier. Get this to take away. It's their chocolate cake. I think it's flourless, but it's basically like a giant gooey chocolate brownie. It's divine. And of course, Maison Kaiser's chocolate almond croissant, cannot go wrong with that. Erica from Retro Flame, who's another Irish vlogger in New York who posts like super regularly. So if you like us Irish girls and you don't know that she has vlogs, go check her out. But when I first moved to New York, I don't know if it was like a blog post. No, I think we actually went and got one of these together, and I was converted since, and I've been recommending it. In New York, you have to get one of these. Good morning. I have just done my first successful package run in the new neighborhood. High-key cold in New York this morning. Between this evening and today, I officially feel like autumn has started and summer is over. Isn't it weird how that can literally happen overnight? Okay, so I'm just about to head out to an event, and this is the look. As you might have seen in a sneak peek earlier, I had a little Victoria's Secret bag with me. I wanted to make this one because it's actually a collaboration with Love and Lemons, which is like a lingerie brand and clothing brand that I feel like grew up with, and I could never afford their pieces, and I used to love them. They're like so girly, so delicate. A Love and Lemons cropped blazer on top, which I thought was perfect. I'll probably obviously like tie it to the event so that there's just a little bit of it poking out. But yeah, I think it's still a very me look. It was quite fun putting my own spin on it. Terrible job at covering that entire experience. Anyway, my friend Erica, who some of you know as Retro Flame, was there, so caught up with her. Lisa D. Thankfully there's some familiar faces because it's always awkward arriving to an event on your own. I'm rarely in Manhattan in the evenings, and it's always so nice. Like, you really feel like you're in New York when you see all of the lights on. Like, look at this. Okay, just got done at Bloomingdale's. I stopped in to support Irish brand Pestle and Mortar, their skincare brand. Your girl is in Manhattan to see a Broadway play. The only play that I would drag my ass out to see, a two-man play with Jake Gyllenhaal. Yes, fam. That was uncool. Why did I do that? It's so nice being up by Bloomingdale's again. This was sort of my local high street when I lived in the Upper East Side. This is where I did like my, you know, H&M shopping and whatnot. Definitely not Bloomingdale's, that's for sure. I don't know, lads, could you do it? Could you live up there? Apparently, like on a windy day, the building sways a little bit. Not my cup of tea. Right now, I am heading to Iconari Steak, which is like a fast casual Japanese chain. I've got a bib on and everything. It's about to go down. Oh, I live for this afternoon light. I've been kind of showing you guys a little sneak peek on the Loft Instagram page, a Brooklyn Loft, and kind of showing you the progression, but oh man, it's been one of those days. Friday, the most productive day of the week, but it's always just like a really long, tiring, exhausting one. I feel like I've changed my job hats about 5 times today. Finally found my DSLR camera this morning so I could shoot a campaign, and then I edited another one I was working on that was in a deadline for today, and then I also had a YouTube deadline review that needed to be in for today. It's 5 p.m. now and I genuinely feel like my day is only half done. I'm getting out of the flat and heading to Williamsburg. Main goal for the rest of today is to just get through this edit and get the vlog done so I can enjoy my weekend. This is the outfit today: Urban Outfitters little tank top, mango linen shirt, and then my sort of very autumny weekday row jeans. I feel like sometimes when I don't actually capture the boring stuff I do, I like to just come on and explain what my behind the scenes day was like. I don't know, it's just I feel like with the vlog sometimes it can just look like I'm running around and not doing any actual work. But yeah, I have days that I don't vlog that I get kind of laptop work done, and then obviously when I vlog is mainly when I'm doing something a bit more interesting than that. Sweating and the class hasn't even started. So much. It was like Yo quiero conocer esa mujer. Si no me fui, tengo poder. Yo sé lo que yo tengo, sé quiero beber. It's turning 22, Johnny Walker. I feel like Chris Brown in Midtown. I never skip me because I wanna make random art gallery wanderings. This is how you know you're in Bushwick. So happy all of this stuff is going on in our new old neighborhood tonight. When we were in our previous neighborhood today, I felt kind of sad because I built up such a good relationship with all of the shop owners and the store people and the independent businesses that I kind of missed that. And because our new neighborhood is a lot more gentrified, I thought I'd lose that, but there's so much happening and there's such a sense of community here tonight. Finally showered after the gym because I didn't have time. I was rushing back to catch my, oh my god, I've got the hiccups. I was flaking it back home to catch my astrology class. I signed up for another one with my teacher. I leave her Instagram handle on the screen because I find that doing that is better than leaving a link below because sometimes I forget. But the 4-week course was a really good sort of introduction into like natal charts and all of the houses and just like beginner style. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to continue. And she does those like 4-week courses, like if she's doing them, she'll post them on her Instagram story when the next one is starting. So yeah, for anyone that has interest. She did my natal chart. I paid to have my natal chart done with her and it was like So good and so spot on. So for any of you that are struggling with like life purpose or where you should be directing your energy, definitely try that, because it's a lot more broad than just getting like a tarot reading. I think it's actually even more accurate, to be honest. And now I'm about to end my night watching an episode of Psychic Kids, which is back after 10 years. Does anyone remember that show? If you're interested in like paranormal shows, it's probably one of my favorite ones out there if you can find the old episodes. So good. Like, it's so fascinating to see all of these little kids go through like so much. It's so sad. See you when I see you. Good night.